Ahro, coming out September 27th for Nintendo Switch and Steam. It will retail for $11.99. In interest of full disclosure, I received my copy for free from the publisher of the game, nakana. In Ahro, you play as a man named Ahro. He has some kind of medical problem that is represented by his world becoming filled with darkness. He used to treat his problem with herbs that he would buy at a shop. However, the shop is out of the herbs, and he now has to find another way to deal with his problem. A mysterious person informs him of an elixir that is far away that might help him, and the game centers around your journey to find that elixir. This journey is broken up into several parts, but in each part, you need to find 5 pieces of a symbol. Completing the symbol will allow you to pass the darkness obstructing you. Each area is naturally a little harder than the last, and you must thoroughly explore each area in order to find the pieces of each symbol. And you have 2 methods of doing this. Firstly, you can simply walk around, but know that you are on a time limit walking around, as you are a sick man who's trying to find a cure. So your walking time is limited, but you can extend it by finding wild herbs. And your succumbing to sickness is paused at various moments, specifically when you're using the other method of exploration. At certain locations in every section of the game, you can meditate and separate your mind from your body. And this allows you to fly around wherever you like, but at a rather extreme time limit, at least at the beginning. But as the game progresses, you do find ways to increase your time separated from your body. When flying around, you can still collect herbs to stabilize your condition. You can also use this ability to transport around the map, albeit in a limited fashion, as you can move your body from one of the meditation spots to another, as long as you can reach it in the time limit you have. This will of course take you to places you couldn't reach on foot, and will oftentimes unlock shortcuts that you can take when going on foot. You will of course need to do things both in your body and out of your body to get through every area. Of course, there is more to do than simply explore, as there are monuments to find around the map that will tell you stories, as well as NPCs to, well, I want to say speak with, but that's not entirely accurate, as most things in the game are actually told to you through pictures or simple animations. Though sometimes you are given a QR code to scan with a phone, and these will actually give you text to read. If you're not into scanning things with your phone, the game will give you a brief summary of what that was going to be about had you scanned it. Personally, I like the pictures and animations better, as they leave things more open to your own interpretation. For example, in one of the areas, you encounter a monk and you try to ask him where a meditation area is so you can separate your mind. Despite being a monk in a temple or church of some kind, he has no idea what you're talking about, and you might interpret this as the monks having lost their way, or they could simply be from a different spiritual tradition. There's nothing to definitively tell you that either way. It's open to your own interpretation, and the need to interpret what's going on permeates this entire game. But is Ahro worth your time and money? Well, it is a very interesting game to play and interpret, and I do think there is great value to be had in having other people play this game and seeing how they interpret it versus your own thoughts. It is a fairly short experience, and truthfully it does not have much in the way of replay value, as each area has you find the pieces to a symbol. Once you know where all the pieces are, you're going to know exactly what you need to do on the next playthrough. But at a price point of $12, I think a lack of replay value is actually forgivable, because I think your interpretation of what's happening in this game is something that will stay with you, and you may actually find yourself reflecting upon it with time. This definitely being a case of games as art, but in a more subtle and thoughtful way than is found in other games trying to do much the same. So yes, I do feel you should check out Ahro when it releases for $12 on September 27th. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.